It takes more than guts to be a gangster. It takes good ideas, and I hope these ideas help you. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your mob boss, Gangster KT, and unfortunately I have a different video today. I've decided that I'm going to take a break from this game and retire. Not sure if I'm going to come back, but definitely time for me to step away from this game. So wanted to do a little video about that. I'm going to talk about why for a little bit, what I plan to do, but mainly just to thank everyone. This has been so meaningful to me, and really just want to show some appreciation to the community here. So let's get into this goodbye video. So first off, had an absolutely amazing time playing this game. My last day of the game, and I'm going to stick around until I'm replaced for my alliance, but I'm around 56 million total collection power. I've played this game for 2,128 days, and I think most of you will be able to relate to this, but when I say I played this game daily, I played this game daily, whether I was on vacation, if work was busy and I was working overtime, like it didn't matter what was going on. I always made and prioritized the time to get my raids in, get my war attacks in, do all the dailies, and just unbelievable to do that for over 2,000 days. That's 5 years and 10 months, almost 6 years. So why am I stepping away when I've played something and been engaged in something that long? So I'll say I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for about a year, and in that game I really liked it. And when the ships came out, I remember like grinding the new ship modes. I forget exactly what it was, but it just became like too much, and to me it went from being a game to more just being like a grind or a chore. And I'll say I don't think Marvel Strike Force is at that point. But for the past few weeks, like when I get off work, I've always been for again almost 6 years, like, oh, I can't wait to play this game and see how war's going and that. And in the past few weeks, it's just been like, man, I gotta sign on and check on 4 different campaign energies and 8 different events and go, cancel all the pop-ups on the web store, and it's just like there's 20 things that I have to do before I can like start enjoying the game that to me aren't really playing. Like raids are playing the game, but Blitz isn't, right? And so it just started feeling like a chore. And I feel overall the game's in a great place. I know I did a video about a week ago explaining more reasons and things I didn't like about the game, but the community seems thrilled, and that's what's most important. And I wish nothing but the best for this game and this community. So glad it seems to be in a good place there. But those are my reasons why it's time for me to step away for a little bit. So I did want to give huge props to Scopely. I know most people hate on Scopely. It's kind of a game, it seems like, at this point. And there's things they could do better, but at the end of the day, like, I've been so engaged in this game for almost 6 years. Kudos, Scopely. Like, bravo. Like, tip my hat to you. Thank you for having such an amazing game that's allowed me to do this, allowed me to develop these crazy friendships I never thought I'd get playing a phone game, right? So overall, this has been an unbelievable game, and probably the favorite game I've ever played in my life, out of any console or anything. So I did want to give huge props to Scopely for that. And then if anyone cares, my goals, like what I hope to do, during COVID, I really kind of became a hermit. I've always been social my whole life, and we all had to stay inside during COVID, and I got really, really crazy into this game, and loved it. But when COVID was over and it was time to like kind of get back out, I haven't, I've kept those same habits, and between the game feeling more like a chore for me, and just it's time after this long for me to get back into real life. So, I hope used to love sports more, hope to get more back into that, hang out with some old friends, maybe I haven't been as much, things like that. So excited to develop some new hobbies and just, give real life more of a chance that I have, since I've been so head down into this awesome game. So for some thank yous, I really wanted to thank the community. If you're watching this video, I'm talking to you right now. At one point I got up, my highest I think was 694 followers, not that I was counting or anything, but almost 700, and that was huge. My goal was always 500 when I started this. I really did it to get better at technology, to just put myself out there a little more, and feel I accomplished that, and that's because of you. So I've just had so much fun interacting with everyone in the comments, getting to to know this community, getting to talk to different people. So huge thank you. Like I can't explain how meaningful that's been to me, and that is very sincere. I know there are so many great content creators in this game, and guys I've gotten to work with and do videos with, and just really appreciate. I did want to highlight two specifically. So most of you guys know, but I've been collabing with Boylon for a few months now. I've been on quite a few videos with him, and he's almost made it like his mission to try and help me get to 1,000 followers, and not something I ever asked for, deserved, but just such a great guy and really a supporter of mine. And so I also want to say, and he might not love hearing this, but when I first started collabing with him, Boylon was the math guy, the event guy, but I never had looked at him as really like a theory king. Obviously he knows what he's doing and has a great scope on the game, but just was blown away talking to him more. And some of our theory crafting conversations of exact speed dynamics between Eternals and New Avengers and who you can throw in, and he knows his theory. This guy knows kits. He really kind of blew me away. So again, Boylon, huge thank you for all your support, man. It's really meant a lot, and I've had a blast doing videos with you. Also, I really wanted to honor and thank, as he puts it, my partner in crime, and that's Gideon XL. So Gideon, I think, was the first person to ever comment on one of my videos, on my first one, and I noticed he was a content creator and started watching his stuff and quickly gained a huge amount of respect for him. And as many know, we started doing a Forced Conversations podcast together, kind of a funny name. We loved it. It never felt forced at all, so I guess it was an ironic name. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to miss that. And one thing I'll say with Gideon, if you watch his videos, and if you haven't, please check him out. He's great, but you will learn things about Marvel Strike Force, but not to be cheesy, but you will learn about being a man and being a good person. And I always just appreciated that lens that Gideon had, remembering at the end of the day, it's a video game and there are things more important out there. So if you haven't seen him, check him out and you will definitely understand what I'm talking about. But Gideon, I appreciate you, buddy, and thank you for all you have done for me. All right, so getting into, besides content creation, my favorite moments in this game, and that is the time with my alliance. So to all you Wisconsin Avengers, the current guys, the guys I've played with before, huge thank you. I want to share one story. My favorite time in the alliance, back before the war changes, when you actually had to wait throughout the day to get your attacks. And with the old school war, we were kind of known for doing last minute comebacks in war. People were lazy for the first 20 hours, 22 hours, and then it was just all hands on deck at the end, and we pull off these huge comebacks. And one time we were fighting an alliance that was named Dirty Mike and the Boys. And with about 4 hours left, they were just destroying us. They were way up and must have not liked Wisconsin, because they changed their name to Green Bay Sucks. Or Green Bay Packers suck, something like that. And that really offended our leader, who's from Wisconsin, and a big Packers fan. And so as we started doing one of our comebacks and could tell that we might be able to pull this off, he changed our name to Dirty Mike Swallows. And it was one of those where we all just cracked up. There was 15 of us on at the same time, all hitting these rooms, all loving it, coming back. And it was just such a fun time, and have countless memories like that, right? That's my favorite with the funny names. But just countless good times with this alliance. Probably, 8 to 10 guys in there that I talk to in DMs daily, strategizing Crucible or just talking about life. I've met a buddy in my alliance in real life and had a beer with them. Just such an important friend group to me, and I'm kind of old school and grew up before the internet was there. And to me, virtual friends were never really the same. There was real life friends, and then people you talk to online. And this game, these interactions, definitely made me realize how short-sighted that is. I think everyone knows it now, but definitely have real friends that I've developed from this game, from this alliance. So huge thank you to you guys. So guys, this is my last slide here, probably ever, which stinks. It's really sad. But this is one of the main reasons I'm stepping away. So I wanted to give a huge special thank you, lastly, to my wife. Over most of the past 6 years, this game's really probably been a negative for our relationship. When she's trying to tell me a story at dinner and I'm looking at my phone under the table, getting in a last-second war attack. Like, it's just been such a huge time consumption for me and an annoyance for her. But when I started doing content creation, she did nothing but support me. Like, I know I've talked about it before, but she made all these slides. She's made my slides for probably my past 20 videos. You could see a noted change when she started doing that, and it got better. She has folders of like hundreds of pictures of the Marvel characters and of different content and templates for slides. Like, she did so much to fully support me on this, and just can't thank her enough for that. That really meant a lot to me. So did want to thank her as well. But again, I'll close by thanking you. That's who this video is for, and just can't thank you enough for how much you've given me this past year, and for all the fun I've had with this game. So, as always, I give you my word. This is the best advice I have. All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. From my family to yours, I wish you guys the best. Peace.